Hello and welcome to this review of the Rode PodMic. So let's start opening up. As one of the three key features of the PodMic, it has an internal pop filter, broadcast quality and a rugged build. As you can see also it has a 2-year warranty just in case it gets damaged. Inside it you'll see a quick start guide, but we won't be needing that. It's quite a simple process to set up. It comes with some cardboard packaging. That is enough as it is, as one of the key features, a rugged build, so I'm not really too fussed, and the 2-year warranty will cover it if there's any damage. It comes with a already built on mounting bracket, perfect for a boom arm or a stand. As you can see here, it moves from up to down, so you have plenty of movement, and that is where you will attach onto the boom arm or the stand. I will be attaching it onto the Rode PSA1 now, and I'll show you how simple the process is and we'll get back to it. This is a very simple step. All you have to do is grab the pod mic, grab the boom arm. I have the PSA1 as mentioned before. I've already done a little bit of cable management just so it's easier for this demonstration. Put the microphone against the screw and you screw it in, making sure that it's attached on first before letting go. There we go. And then you can just, once it's on, you can screw it on all the way. Make sure you tighten it. Once you've done that, connect the XLR cable into the microphone. Okay, this is the audio interface that I have gone with, the Rode AI1. I've already opened it up, but just for the case of this video, in case you want to see a quick unboxing of what it comes in, what it looks like, you get the quick start guide like the PodMic does. Comes in some nice padding here. You get the interface and you get the USB. Now I'm going to show you quickly how to connect up these things. All you have to do is plug the USB into the back. Once you've done that, then you plug the USB bit into your laptop or computer. And you will see the power lights will turn on. And now I'm going to show you very quick how you plug the XLR cable that you plugged into your microphone into the interface. Very simple. Just plug it in this way. Wait for an audio click. There we go. And if I pull the microphone close to my mouth here, as I've got it close, you can see it has a green light. Now, if I turn up the gain of the volume, I'm going to keep the same volume throughout on my microphone. As you can see there, it's starting to go amber, and if I get really, really loud, it will hit into red. That means that it is too loud and you need to turn it down. So as you can see, amber, as I'm talking from a nice distance, keep turning it down, turn it down, turn it down, and you can see a steady green. That is approximately where you want it. You can always adjust it just by turning this dial here, and that is how you set up your audio interface with your mic. You'll instantly see the difference in audio compared to the audio coming from my headset, which was in the unboxing video. The PodMic has a built-in pop filter to prevent against plosives. These are letters like the P, T, K, B letters, which create that awful sound that you hear in your ears. It's quite harsh on your ears. So now we're going to do a test to see the proximity from the microphone. So we'll do really close to my lips touching the microphone. We'll do the normal distance that you would be, about this distance away from the microphone. We'll do 1 feet away from the microphone, then we'll do 2 feet away from the microphone. This is what it sounds like with my lips nearly touching the mic. And this is what it sounds like from the usual distance. And this is what it sounds like 1 feet away. And this is what it sounds like from 2 feet away. Okay, so now we are going to test the difference between my headset microphone and the Rode PodMic. As the only job of the PodMic is sound quality, I do expect a big difference between the two. And the way I'll test this is I'll say a line and I'll compare the two side by side. This is the difference in sound quality. Let's see what the difference is. This is the difference in sound quality. Let's see what the difference is. As you can see there is a big difference from the Razer microphone picking up background noise and the quality. It's no surprise that the PodMic produced better quality, and as a dynamic microphone it ignored the background noise, or at least minimised it. Dynamic microphones are used in concerts where the crowd is making a lot of noise, so it's important that the microphone only picks up on the singer. Now, in context with me, I'm not a singer and I don't have constant terp environments, but I do have background noise, and that is why a dynamic microphone is helpful with most streamers. As most streamers like myself don't have audio controlled conditioned environments where a condenser microphone would be better at sound quality, so if you are debating whether or not to buy a dynamic microphone, if you have a lot of background noise, get a dynamic microphone. If you have audio controlled environment, go for a condenser microphone. It does have better sound quality. These are some important things you need to know before you buy the Rode PodMic. You need an audio interface for the microphone to work. These can range from the cheapest, like the UMC22, that you can get from around £30 to £40. Then as an interface I'm using, the Rode AI1, that goes for around about £100. This is considering that you have spent £100 on the PodMic, it is already costing you £200. You also need to buy a stand or a boom arm. With stands that support the PodMic, the Rode DS1 goes around for £25. But if you want a desk-free space, I would recommend the PSA1 boom arm you can see here that goes around for £75. And of course you need an XLR male to female connection. It goes around £10. So for the cheapest build with the DSA1 stand, you are looking around £235 altogether. But if you go for the PSA1 boom arm, you are looking around the £285 range, far from the £100 that I thought I would just be able to get away with a cheap stand. When buying the Rode PodMic, I did run into a couple of problems. Firstly though, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need for this setup to work. The PodMic, the boom arm, or stand, you can have a stand. You need an XLR cable, male connection to female connection, and an audio interface. Before doing this video, I did not know that you needed an audio interface. So before this, I went out my way and I bought, just without the audio interface, the microphone, the boom arm, and I bought an audio jack because I believed I could just plug this into the microphone and audio jack it into the laptop, which I have. I realised that I bought the wrong size audio jack, so 3 days later I bought the correct size audio jack, but then I realised it wasn't working, and that's because I needed an audio interface. Do not make the same mistake I did and save yourself around about £25. I'm going to get these returned, but to save you the bother, I know I'm not the only one that's probably done this. I know I'm not the only one that's going to do this in the future, but you need, as I said before, the microphone, the audio interface, and the stands can differ, and you need the XLR cable male to female. I hope this has helped and eliminated any confusion that someone out there might have. So to wrap up this video, I hope you have a better informed decision if you want the Rode PodMic, and to know exactly what you need for it to function, and not run into the same mistakes I made, and hopefully save you some time, hassle, and money. I'm new to audio, and if you are, I hope I've helped out clear up some grey areas. Also, you've seen the unboxing of the AI1 and the PodMic in case you wanted to have the same build as me and see what's in the cases as well. Surprisingly, I'm not sponsored by Rode, even though I've got the Rode PodMic, the Rode boom arm, and the Rode interface. They just go well together, and doing some research, I just knew that I didn't need anything extra that the the boom arm went straight into the pod mic. It was super easy. I didn't want the additional hassle, especially after messing up on these two cables here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment on what you thought, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. One last thing before you go, I forgot to mention, if you want to see how the PodMic performs while streaming, you can follow me on Twitch at OverskilledRunner. No spaces in between, just OverskilledRunner. I play Dead by Daylight, and I hope to see you all over there. Okay, thank you for watching.